Ullswater Community College in Penrith this morning to meet with senior staff to hear about the impact that holding a prayer space has had on school life. This isn't a church school, it's a local community school, and quite extraordinary things are developing.
We're going to do meditation and then we're going to do like a big P4C session and develop it into some artwork. Okay, that's where we're going today.
Can you tell us a little bit about how the prayer space came into being in this school?
Well, you ask if we might consider that, and I'll be honest with you, heads get asked all kinds of things, and whether you will or whether you won't do this, that and the other. I think generally speaking my mindset with anything in a school of this size is to go with the flow. Why? Because with 1,443 students there's always somebody who might benefit from a new venture.
So I'm guessing you identified there was an effect from having the prayer space. Would you like to tell us a little bit about the effect that it might have had on the staff or the pupils or school life in general? Despite
the fact that 18 years of headship and nearly 40 years as a teacher, you'd think I'd know by now what young people needed from school. But I was surprised that the level at which they showed a need to debate some of the big questions in life. And as a head, I learned something. Little things that they wrote about on the post-its, being sad about the illness of the family pet, being distraught about the loss of a grandparent, being worried about cancer and illness, being concerned for the lives of other people in faraway countries.
To me, the prayer space was an experiential opportunity for them. They took these ideas and these discussions and these big questions and they took it to a sacred space where they were really able to quietly walk and quietly think and contemplate, and whether they were sat on beanbags or whether they were offering forgiveness or thinking about what shines a light in their life. You know, all these big, they were addressing all these big questions. So they took the ideas from lessons and from the philosophy and the understanding that they got, and they completely applied them to themselves. So in my opinion, they took learning and they personalised it. So I think that's why it was so successful.
It's about me learning something about how schools should be and how young people are. It's not bolt-on. We want to give our youngsters the best start in life. We want our students to go on with their exam results, but to be happy and to lead fulfilled lives, to contribute to their communities and to society in a broad way. So we think these questions about spirituality are about schools doing their job and adults meeting the needs of their young people.
Here at Ullswater Community College, we've learnt how spirituality isn't a bolt-on to school life. We've seen how staff and pupils have engaged with opportunities that have developed after holding a prayer space. This isn't to say that the approach that Ullswater Community College have taken is one size fits all, that it will work exactly like this in all schools. But I do wonder whether there are lessons that we can all learn from what's going on here.